Roblox addressed everything on the news, and people are not happy, obviously. Roblox players are being targeted by hackers, and it's not looking good. Roblox has apparently been stealing money from people sometimes, and it's not good. Just a lot of not good stuff today. So, yeah, if you're already subscribed, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, I don't welcome you back, so hit the button, and then I'll welcome you back next time. Yeah, you get it. And without further ado, we can move on to the first story, which just happens to be something that is extremely small, but let's talk about it, because Roblox's Revamped that they've been doing on a bunch of different parts of the Roblox website over the past month or so has seemed to have gotten worse. So we talked about the profile revamp and like the premium logo revamp and a bunch of other stuff in a previous video, but now it seems like there's even more updates to this that doesn't seem good. So as you can see, here's a tweet from Julia Roseal that says, they're currently wearing redesign. I hope this is temporary, with a screenshot showing off that now whenever you go to someone's profile, I guess potentially you will not see their avatar, you will just see the currently wearing stuff, and that is it. Very weird. Not sure if it's a glitch or if this is purposeful, but it is just weird. Now, also, I don't know if it doesn't show the avatar anymore. I'm guessing it probably does, and it's just not in this screenshot, but the currently wearing thing is now completely separate from the avatar section, which is, not good at all. I don't know. It's weird. Why did Roblox even do this? It makes no sense. It looks odd, and not a lot of people are happy with this. This tweet kind of blew up. It got like 500 likes, and a lot of people were just saying that it looks bad. It looks terrible. It doesn't look good, and it sucks. But now, without further ado, we can move on to some other stuff that is a bit more important, and it's Roblox apparently, allegedly, stealing money from people in a way that you probably would not expect. So here it is. I initially saw this tweet that says, you might want to check your charges for premium. I just realized today that they've been double charging me since last month, with a screenshot showing off that, yeah, this person's been getting double charged for premium for some reason. Now, I do think that they've been getting the Robux that they, buy with premium, but with premium, you also are paying for other perks that are like given on a month-to-month basis, like trading and whatnot. So this person is still overpaying for the Robux that they're getting, and also they don't want to pay for two different premiums, but Roblox is accidentally doing it. Now the thing is that this is seemingly a widespread issue. I found a bunch of other examples I'll put on the screen of people also having this issue all the way back to like July of this year. Very, very weird bug, and apparently if you actually contact support, you could get this actually refunded, which is good, but sadly, if you get anything refunded on Roblox, it is actually against TOS. So in this person's case, when they got it refunded, they actually got warned. Thanks for double charging me and many others, and then warning me when I contact you about it. Why can't we ever get help without the fear of losing our accounts? Because yeah, if you get anything refunded on Roblox, Roblox has to warn you or ban you even in some cases, because it's like part of their policy. And the fact that this is like a Roblox bug that was double charging people, it's just so stupid. Like, what is Roblox doing? Now, in even more terrible news, we have Roblox responding to everything in not really the best way possible. So David Baszucki himself went on Fox News, in which the person interviewed him and asked him a lot of actually like really like blunt questions. Like they don't censor themselves at all in these questions. And David Baszucki has responded to all of them by kind of not responding to them, which is so weird. So here's the first tweet about it that I thought was very, very interesting, because it has to do with Schlep. Because as you can see in this tweet, it says Roblox CEO David Baszucki in response to lawsuits and Schlep. Because the person in the video, I'm not going to play these videos because it'll just take up too much time in the video, but I will kind of summarize what they said. Basically, the person asked David Baszucki about Schlep, not by name. They just said there's this person that they banned and he got like a bunch of people arrested and whatnot, in which David Baszucki responded saying, many of these incidents of course are terrible, but I want to highlight that the vast majority of these things we hear about is not happening on Roblox, because in this thing he talks about there's other apps on people's phones that people use. He doesn't say Discord by name, but that's kind of what he's mentioning here, in my opinion. You can tell though that he doesn't really mention Schlep by name. He doesn't say like, oh, we banned Schlep because of this and that or whatever. He just says, oh, all of these situations that, Schlep talks about don't actually happen on Roblox, guys, which is very interesting to hear, I guess. And the craziest part is that it doesn't even end there. There's like 8 or 9 different clips from this interview that are all really not good. Now, for the next tweet, basically the person asked Dave Baszucki, like, most business owners would not actually go on the news and wouldn't talk about about this type of stuff, but you're different, David Baszucki. In which David then responds saying, this is a huge responsibility, though, as a parent, to do this right and to do this safe. So we love talking about it. We love working with attorney generals, Congress, whatever it takes to keep people safe. So yeah, really kind of a nothing burger for that one. He's just kind of like, yeah, we love the stuff that's happening around Roblox. We love what everyone's saying. It's awesome. And now it goes on to the next point here, because eventually Dave Baszucki goes on to the topic of safety and the platform and how it's going to evolve, saying that we at Roblox are establishing what we believe will become the gold standard for safety and communication for all apps. Basically talking about the age estimation update that we've talked about many times on this channel, where basically you're going to have to get like an AI scan of your face to, I guess, determine how old you are on Roblox, in which then you'll get like communication access depending on your estimated age. It's stupid. It's really dumb. And mainly people hate it because it's powered by AI and whatnot. So yeah, that's another clip. Just Dave Baszucki saying, yeah, we're focusing on creating the next big thing in online safety. Now for the next one, the person interviewing Dave Baszucki kind of just asked him like, what is Roblox doing to protect people on their platform with a bunch of users? They give like an exact number and they say there's bad actors on there. How do you deal with that? And Dave Baszucki responds saying, the opportunity to work with AGs is to solve the more holistic issues. Some apps, unlike Roblox, you can share images, but for us, we in the last year have shipped, which means released and added to Roblox over 100 safety innovations. I don't know why Dave Baszucki speaks in such a weird way, because reading these tweets, it makes no sense. But yeah, it seems like he's just talking about how like, oh, we've released a bunch of different safety innovations on the platform, so don't worry, guys. Now, the next question that this person asked Dave Baszucki is that apparently team members at this news station played Roblox and they were getting like followed by people and stuff like that. Very interesting stuff. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, but they then asked Dave Baszucki how they're going to prevent stuff like that happening, in which Dave Baszucki says, we filter all communication on our platform and parents can already control what their youngster might communicate with. And then he goes on to say that we will not be allowing any of that communication, even with filter text, even though no image sharing is available between anybody on Roblox. I don't think anyone can share images through like chat unless you like upload a decal, but that's like for games. That's not really for chatting. So yeah, he says to fix the issue of that, we're just gonna not let anyone talk to each other, which honestly, I mean, maybe that's the right decision. But now we go on to the last one that I think happened in this whole interview, where Dave Baszucki basically just says that we work closely with law enforcement, and for over 4 years, we've become experts at using AI as well. Cool, dude. We're using over 400 AI systems to filter. We believe that we can set the standard for safety on the internet. So yeah, I guess Dave Baszucki's taking a big stance saying that, you know what, AI is the future. We're gonna set the standards for the whole internet and safety on the whole internet in general with our brand new AI, guys. I feel like they're just regurgitating things we've heard many times over the past 2 months. This is getting boring at this point, and regardless, we can move on to something else that is also not good, because apparently people are getting banned at an alarming rate because they're being targeted by hackers that have found some sort of workaround to get anyone banned, because all it requires is for you to have a starter place, which, newsflash, everybody does. As soon as you make an account, you have a starter place. So here's the original tweet that I saw that says, breaking, Roblox players and developers are getting banned by groups of people using the AI moderation. In many cases, the reason is the default bed in the starter place that Roblox auto uploads to your account when signing up. Appeals are mostly not working and auto denied by AI. Remove risky assets and retweet. Now, this is blown up. I think Creecraft talked about it. I'm not sure, but I'm not surprised. I mean, I've seen so many different like variants of this pop up over the past month. It's insane. And I'm glad that this person actually like located the exact models that are getting people banned, with it being the bed in the default place, which is just crazy. So I guess theoretically, if you go into like any Roblox game that has a bed, or maybe this specific bed, and you report it, they can get banned, like terminated banned as well. This isn't no like 1 to 3 day ban. This is a complete account termination that is really hard to appeal, apparently. Now, you know this is legit because it was even posted on the dev forum by a developer, which I think is from the original tweeter, but they link a bunch of different profiles that have had this issue with like a list of at least 12, and it is just absolutely insane that this is even happening on the platform still. I feel like this happens every couple months. There's some sort of ban exploit that is found and people abuse it and they target developers with it. It's just so bad. It's so stupid. And yeah, the worst part is that people are not having their appeals accepted. They're all getting denied. And just going to the dev forum post that I showed earlier will showcase a lot of people getting their appeals denied. Like, there is so many people. Here's one from literally 20 minutes ago that someone posted saying, "Bump, all my tickets we're not adjusting this ban," with a screenshot of their support ticket that they received where it says that we are not adjusting your moderation action, which makes absolutely no sense because they were banned for a default Roblox place, bro. Yeah, insanely terrible. I don't know what Roblox is doing. I don't know why they're doing this, but it is resulting in a lot of people getting absolutely terminated off of Roblox. Terrible, terrible stuff. Be careful. If you are a developer or someone with a lot of stuff, you might get targeted with this, and you might want to private your starter place, okay? But now to end off the video, let's talk about some small miscellaneous updates that Roblox apparently has added, because apparently there's just a bunch of tiny new things. Like, for example, I got this tweet that says there is new FPS caps on Roblox, where apparently if you go into Roblox and you go to the FPS caps section, there is a bunch of weird random FPS caps that you can now choose, which before, if you didn't know, there was only 60, 120, 144, and I think 240. And now for some reason, there's a bunch of settings in between the 144 and 240 option, which I guess is fine, but also why? Like, there's a 160 and a 165 option. What the heck? But another update news, we have this one right here, which is just Roblox changing the starting page or like pop-up thing whenever you launch Roblox. It now just looks a lot different and I think better, in my opinion. I do miss the old one, but this one looks a lot more professional, like an actual program. The other Roblox launcher was getting a bit dated, so yeah, this looks a little bit better. Also, I'll be honest. And then for the absolute last update, we have this thing for Studio, which maybe is good for some people. I don't know, because now you can customize the default settings of objects that you insert into Studio, and they include a video here showing off that, yeah, if you place something into Studio, you can set default parameters for it. So like the example they use in this video is they spawn in a part that's usually a rectangle and gray. They make it red and a square, and then they save it as a preset. So now whenever you insert a part into Studio, it'll use your own personalized options that you set up. So if you spawn in a part, it'll always spawn it as a square and red. Honestly, a pretty good update, and that maybe could help some people.